Look at that, nice billet. Oh my God. I just got home from work. I've got something super exciting to show you. I've been waiting for these for like a month now. You ready? You ready? USPS. Dad's already opened them. Blower plates. Check it out. So we got the end plate. Look at that, nice billet. Oh my God. I'm a idiot. Ugh. How do I manage that? How bad is it? Oh no. That's awesome. No, it's not that bad. I feel like a rookie doing that. I found the damage. There's like a little bit of a mark on one of the corners. We'll just put that side on the bottom, hey? I'm sure that's not affected anything other than that. Anyway, let's continue. I'm not going to forgive myself for that because these weren't that cheap either, but we've got the front plates. I'm not even going to pull these out while I'm filming because that would be a disaster if I drop these as well. Front plate, the mid plate, caps and the hardware as well. Oh man, fuck. I really hope this doesn't affect anything down the line. That would suck. I'm pretty confident it wouldn't have, but fuck, man. The machine surface is still machined. That didn't cop any of the impact. I think that's going to be the concern more than anything, and obviously the bearing. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm going to put these on the blower so I don't damage them anymore, and then take them off, and then take them back down to my room and leave them in my room until they need to go on this thing, because I obviously cannot be trusted with anything of value, apparently. Alrighty, so let's get this end plate off. Man, I can't believe I did that. Look at him, he's all naked. The bright side, the silver lining in all of this is the blower still has to get sent off and rebuilt, all that sort of thing. So, anyway, I'll get the back one off quickly. I think this one is pretty much just sitting on there, you know what I mean? So, come on. Alrighty, so this blower's all naked. I'm going to put the end plates on off camera quickly, and then I'll be back. So I got the front one on. That already looks sick. That looks so much better. I'll show you the good side. Look at that. So I'll get this rear one on quickly, and then I'll sit it up here because it's a little bit late. I'm starting this video early just because this is the most exciting thing that's happened since I started doing this, because it's the first pretty nice billet parts. These are also, I'm probably going to polish these. Not the end one, not the one that I dropped, because that's going to be a nightmare, but I probably will polish these just to match the rest of the blower, because I think I'm going to polish it. I think I've decided it's going to be cool to polish it. So there it is in all of its glory. Look at that. Let's get this up on the car. You ready? It doesn't look as exciting as I'm making it out to be, but it's pretty cool, I think. Look at that. That's pretty much what the blower's going to look like. Obviously, it's going to have a snout on it as well. That's sick. So the rear plate is obviously the one that I dropped, but it's the coolest thing ever. Look at that. It sits real far back too. I think it actually has to sit a tiny bit further back than this from when I came up earlier, and it was already sitting on the car. Dad did do a little bit of mucking around today before I got home, and I just had to pretend they just came in the box. Sorry, but I just wanted to experience opening some really expensive billet parts that I dropped on the floor instantly. But we're past that. It's all right. It's a problem for another day. Again, I keep looking inside the car, but oh man, look at that. How sick is that? It's the little things, I think. Oh fuck, I almost closed the door too hard because everything's just balanced there. But with that runner angle, I think this is going to be pretty wild looking. It's going to be different, if nothing else. It's going to be really different, actually. It's hard to visualize, but man, I don't know. That's cool as, I think. But you can see what I mean about how bright the aluminium is versus the polish section. It's like actually a bit darker. Like it has, as the polishers would say, it has more color to it. So also, I'll show you something real quick. when I started polishing this thing the other day, I hit up King of Bling, my buddy from Canada, who I've hit up on more than one occasion about polishing stuff, and he got back to me. So, Mr. Canada, disregard. Polishing champion. Maximilian, I got you, bro. You know the deal. You already know what to do. You just gotta make it smooth. You heard it. I already know what to do. I'm beating around the bush. I don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I know what I do. I know how my mind works, and I'm gonna polish it. I couldn't tell you why, but I'm probably going to do it. As for this, I am now going to take all this off. So nothing's in any more harm's way, courtesy of me. And then I shall be back tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe the day after that. I'm not sure. It'll be about 5 seconds by the time I'm back on here, though. Oh my God. I've just finished editing the video, last week's video. It is freezing and miserable and cold today. So I haven't done anything useful yet, but what I'm going to do is go into town because I left my keys at work, and I need to pick up my rear wheels for the black car because I'm getting some tyres fitted on them, and he's almost done with them. So let's go for a drive. Got all the mess, but here's my some of my Barnacle collection at the moment. Look at this, it's getting there. It's getting there. I've got heaps of the Macca's ones. I've got the board game. I've got the game still in the box. More of the Macca's ones sealed. All the original Tile Marta. More of the Macca's ones. These little things we 3D printed. Yeah, it's a mess, but behind me I've got all of my stuff from when I was younger in boxes, and I was sort of going through it and organising sets a while ago before I started on this car. So when I get more free time, I'll do that again. But anyway, go for a drive. Alright, so I'm pretty much just getting to work now. Oh my God, the wheels were bad. The last place that I got them fitted, the dude marked them and stuff and whatever. I'm not going to get into it. It's not the end of the world, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's also pissing down and absolutely freezing and stuff. So what I have to do as well after this is go up to the shops and get some inner tubes to inflate these. So that's something I can do this weekend, and I probably will do. So as soon as I pick these up, I'll go get some stuff to actually inflate the tyres, because these are a pain in the ass to inflate, and then I'll show you the forbidden technique of inflating this sort of stretch. It's not a big stretch, it's just the style of wheel that it is. Fuck, I hate going to the shops with a passion. Like, I want my window up, I'm gonna start yelling. Fucking, it's impossible to do anything. It takes like fucking half an hour, 45 minutes to go to like 2 or 3 different shops, just because there's idiots everywhere and no one knows how to walk around or anything like that, and no one knows how to drive because the car park takes forever to get out of and shit. Fuck, it just pisses me off. But I got everything I needed and some fucking food, but now I'll go back and get these wheels and then go home. Alrighty, I just had to give Jess a bit of a hand because he's flat out today, but I've got the wheels in the back. I've got some Ford Steelies as well, but now I'll head home. I've got my inner tubes. I've also got my shopping, which consists of Easy Mac, tuna and cigarettes. So something's to be said about that. I'm not 100% sure what, but what can you do? All right, I'm back, we're back, I'm home, we're back. It's back to normal. It's not raining anymore, which is nice, but look outside, it's pretty fucking horrible. So I didn't film any of it, obviously, but my daily currently. And then we got the black car with Majesta stockies on the back until I fucking get the Lambo wheels back on it. This thing's a nightmare. It's such a pain in the ass, this car, and the battery's fucked as well. So I left everything there because I knew I was going to do this quickly when I took the wheels off the other night. But what I'll do is I'll get these wheels out, take them inside, and show you the arduous process of inflating these fucking tyres. And these are one sidewall down from what I had on them last time. So it's not fun, but I've done it a few times now, so at least I pretty well know the technique. And then I'll find something to do on this car. I'll get back into this because that's what I should be doing, but I also do need a daily because this Majesta is costing me like $50 every day and a half or something, so $100 every 3 days to drive. It's a pain in the ass, man. It's expensive. Do you want to go to the shed? Ooh, doop. Oop. Whoa, that was quick. Alrighty, so I've got one of these in here. Got my inner tubes. Fuck, I left them downstairs. Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, what are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on. Alrighty, so I've got my inner tubes. I keep saying alrighty every 5 seconds. I noticed that when I was editing the last one, so I'm going to stop saying that now. And now that I've said it out loud, I can make a conscious effort to. Anyway, I've got my inner tubes. One sec. So, 19 by 11, and it's 245 35. It's a fair stretch. I had two 4.540s on it before. It was fine, but it was a bit too much sidewall. I did it so it would raise the car a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine going down a sidewall. It should drop the car about a centimetre. I can wind a little bit up if it's still too shit, but 16-inch inner tubes. So always go like a few sizes under. Fuck, you can use a 15-inch inner tube on a 20-inch wheel if you want to, but this is like an extreme case of shit wheel to stretch, because 3-piece wheels are super easy. These are only 2-piece, but the mounting surface on them sucks. It's just mounting surface, and then there's beads, so it's really hard to actually get it to inflate with even a bead blaster, I found. So I do have a bead blaster. So the first thing I'll be trying before I do the inner tube is bead blaster, and pumping air into it while I'm using the bead blaster, because these have been sitting in the car for a bit now. They're not soft by any means, but seriously, I don't think it will inflate if last time I did this there's anything to go off. And like I said, this is a sidewall down now, so it'll be a little bit harder to stretch, but I have had this size inflated on one of these wheels before, so bear with me. I'll set this all up, I'll set the tripod up, and you can watch me struggle to fucking do this. I have a tie machine as well, but the reason I got my mate to fit them is because I don't want to scratch the faces on these fucking wheels, because they're expensive as, So what we've got going on here is, I think I put it on wrong. It's basically a blower nozzle with a cable tie around it. Cable tie here, cable tie there, just to get air straight into the valve. So valve stem out so I can get as much air in as possible. And this will just help my chances of keeping it inflated. If it works, it all has to happen very fast. I feel like this may blow off though, so we'll see. So you can probably see absolutely nothing happened, and that is no surprise at all. I did blast it in a bit of a shitty spot. I might have one more go at it, blasting it in here where there's the biggest opening, because the rest of it, like I said, is not too far off being sealed. So I'll give it another crack quickly. This is the alternative. This is way shitter to do. You'll see why I say that. I will put the stem back into this. This does work pretty well, so at least I know that. But you'll see what I mean. It's pretty average, pretty fucking annoying to do this, but oh well. I'm sure there's a better way again, but the fire thing also, before anybody suggests, it does not work, so at least for me. I've tried so many times. I've got it to work once in my life, and it was not on a big stretch. So pretty much nothing in this. It's still got the powder on it, so it'll be a little bit slippery. I don't actually put any lube on it, because that actually makes it a bit worse. But like I said, it just needs to be just down in the bead enough that it'll seal and it won't leap out before it fully pops onto the bead. So it might even be less than that, but you'll see what I mean. It's a bit tricky to do, and getting it out is scary. So we'll see. So you kind of got to do it in one go. Like I said, it needs to be in between the bead and the fucking bead of the tyre, like the mounting surface and the bead of the tyre. Otherwise it won't work. But alright, so hopefully I can get this out enough. Oh my god, come on. Let it down a bit. Alright, come on. More air, fuck yeah. So maybe a bit of, like I said, this is all a bit of whatever. Maybe a little bit of this just around the bead to help it make its way out. Because it is pretty, there's a lot of pressure in here obviously. But, like I said, there's no exact science to this. And keeping pressure in it as well so it doesn't jump off, but alright, so we got a little bit slow and steady, I think this is going to be. Yeah, okay, we're not even losing that much, that's still 50, but this is the most I've had to pull out like this before. Normally it's not this hard. Get more air in here. Come on. Oh, fuck. Fucking. That's shit. So, realistically, every other time I've done this, I have somehow gotten most of it out before it's done that, but what can you do? I'll try again with another inner tube. It's a pain in the ass. Like this is so shit, and I don't want to be doing this, but I don't really have a choice, do I? So it's fucking on, but like I said, the inner tube's there now. I might do something dodgy. Maybe. Fuck, I hate this. So I think what I'll do is, because I'm not in a mad rush to get them on, I'll put this outside to heat up a bit in the sun. I'd like to say in a car, but I feel like if this lets go in a car, it probably wouldn't be ideal. But it's not really holding air at higher pressures, but like the inner tube's obviously all the way in there still. So last time I did this was I don't think it was any more straightforward, but I must have got lucky and been able to yank most of it out on the first go. But what can you do? I think I had a hand actually last time I was doing this, so yeah, I did. I had someone putting air in while I was trying to yank most of the fucking inner tube out. I think, yeah. It's annoying. I might give the other one a go real quick, just see if I can get it, make myself feel better. But I've only got one tube left because I only bought 3, so. Come on, fuck, I got it. I think I got it. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gonna put this down. Oh, I got it. I got it. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, fuck, where's the fucking air? I'm putting more air in this. I got it. Oh. Come on. What do we got in here? Fuck the wheels, fuck them. 70 pound, okay. Oh, I need to get it to seat, but that's all right. I'm gonna put this thing down. Fucking hell. Everything was hissing. That was like as much as fucking I could get. I smashed my last inner tube. We'll go to like 100 to get it to seat or something. Fucking 90 and it hasn't seated. I'm gonna try. Give it a hit. There we go. Seated, happy, 100 pound. Fuck me, man. These fucking tyres. This is why I put this off for weeks, but we got there. Well, I got one of them. So my theory with the other one was, this is taking like 2.5 hours, by the way. My theory with the other one was if I leave it inflated and warm, it'll take to the stretch a little bit, because when tyres stack, the sidewalls obviously go in. Like when I've had these flipped, they just inflate because they're soft, they're warm, whatever. So might do that. I'll fucking let the other one down. I'll let air out of this one that I'm sitting on that's got 100 pound in it currently, and then I'll let the other one down. And fucking man, it's not hot today either. It's just hot doing this shit. Oh, the camera's gonna die. Fuck. Oh. Come on. Don't fucking die. Yes. We got it. We got it. Come on, stay. Stay. Fuck ya. Stay. How much? Where's the fucking... Where's the inflator? Oh, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Don't fucking do this to me. Come on. Alright, there we go. What do we got? 70 pound. We're seated on both sides. Oh, fuck. Oh, take that wheel. I got it. So I'm going to put this bad boy on charge and relax for a minute, and then I'll be back. Alrighty. Oop. Whoa, I got a little bit sidetracked. I want to get these wheels on before it starts potentially raining again and before it's dark, because it's looking that way. But first thing I'm going to do, give them a clean, because I never clean my car, especially not my wheels. I'll just use some quick detail. And then put a bit of tyre shine on them, just so they're not looking quite as dry, because that's also very hard to do when they're on the car, because they tuck. So nothing says Lamborghini quite like Swarovski valve caps. Mum got me these as a present a while ago, and of course I'm going to put them on my car. Why? It was a present from Mum. I like them. The whole inside of the white car is covered in Swarovskis and shit, so I think it really sets off this $10,000 set of wheels. Alrighty, so we've got some very serious some fucking Cali lean going on here, some squat, but that's not too bad at all. Obviously it might settle a little bit, but the front's a little bit higher. It kind of has to be, just because I daily it. I don't have cups in this or anything, but that's pretty good. Still tucks. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's obviously going to tuck But, you know, I've got like, what's that? Heaps, mate. And I got a bit less under the side skirt, but yuck mud. Yeah. So I didn't really accomplish a whole lot today. I'm gonna go and get some food now, but I can drive this thing again. Maybe, hopefully, slowly, but it's been like a month, and it's been an expensive month, so I need a battery though, but that can wait. I'll just let this thing, I'll just bring a jump pack with me everywhere. So the best test I can do is if I can get out of my own driveway, and currently going down it, and it hasn't scraped once. So the white car is a lot lower than this is, even still. So that's good. That's good news. It's my driveway shocking. I'll show you on the way back up. Like, oh, there you go. A little bit of scraping, but it does. Yeah, people complain about, oh, I can't lower my car because my driveway or whatever, or the roads where I live on a farm, and my driveway is probably 200-300 meters of like rock and shit and mud, and it floods as soon as it rains. So yeah, I'll show you on the way back up, because that really gives you a full sense of how shit it is, and I'm fine. So I'm basically just shit kicking around, killing time. But I hate this sandpaper, but it's like self-adhesive speed file sheets, and I know I can probably just get them from the paint store, but I've wanted to try them. And right underneath them, this plastic mixing stick thing. So you can already tell what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these down and stick them onto this, so I can actually have like a mad tool to clean up this blower, even though that's probably not what I should be doing today, but I don't really care. I just want to see if it works, because I'm super curious, and this is probably going to be really handy if it does. But anyway, I needed sandpaper, and like I said, I'm just being lazy. So I have this little phone holder thing, right, that doesn't fit a phone, or my phone anyway, and I've always just held ciggy packets in it. But I was thinking, I was like, this little camera thing, I could probably just get a car mount or something, but I'm not really talking while I'm driving the car too often. Anyway, I was just sitting there at the lights playing with the sandpaper and shit, and it's pretty much perfect. So tore it in half down the middle. I'll obviously cut it a bit nicer later on, but wrap it around both sides. So I'll just see if it's actually sticky enough to fucking adhere properly. But I feel like I might be onto a winner here, because then I've got this essentially giant spatula fucking thing with sandpaper on it, which is fucking pretty cool, I reckon. But we'll see. So I think it's definitely sticky enough, but I do want like a nice crisp side of it. I'm making this hard on myself. There we go. Oh, stuck it the wrong way. Where's the end? I should just wait, but fucking, I'm currently sitting at the traffic lights on a private road. There you go, so that's the first side stuck on. Spin this around and fucking see what we got. Oh yeah, look at this. Alright, bye, I'll be back. Like just, I'm gonna try to zoom in, just so you can fully experience how shit this is. Yeah, nice. So I can turn here, whoop. Whoop. Oops, still going up. We're probably like a 10-degree incline now. Here's the good bit. Here's the best bit. Oh yeah. I'll zoom out. What are we even dragging on? I'm not sure. I think I've got a stick under the car or something. Alright, anyway, time to do something. It's definitely one of those weekends where I'm just like, I can't be fucked. I think the weather's killed it and daylight savings has ended, so it's going to get dark in like probably 2 hours, and it's like 2 o'clock in the arvo, not even. But I'm going to do this intake manifold quickly, so I'll knock it off, mow the other side down to as close as I can get it, and then screw the wood down on it. So what I've done here is I cleaned this hole up, made it slightly oversized. I spoke to Dad the other day. He's still away, he gets back today, but he said, if I make it slightly bigger, it's not the end of the world, and then it'll make my life a lot easier. And this is what I mean by this, probably a super simple tip or trick. Basically what I'll do is, I'll show you actually, I'll put this down. I'll get him sort of roughly where he needs to live and all that sort of thing. So by making it ever so slightly bigger, I know that it needs a pretty steep angle. I've got close enough to what I need already. What I can do then is I should be able to just slide a bit of pipe through, you know what I mean, on the angle I need. And then, ta-da, I can just have that bit of pipe sitting through, get the bottom angle right. Then I only have to get one angle right. And then all I need to do on the top is basically just mark around it, cut it. Then I've got a perfect mark for a runner to cut, you know? And then what I can do is do it reversed, but make PVC copies from this. It'll be a little bit harder, but probably won't be even that hard. I can probably just put I can just tape it to one side or clamp it one way and then just lynch the PVC down until it mates up. But yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll put some of these little brackets on this. I've got these both pretty close, as close as I'll be able to get them anyway, sort of thing. But once I've done, I might spend a little bit more time doing it, but once I've done that, like I said, I'll get a bit of pipe, like a nice new bit, and just sort of feed it through, and then basically just get the bottom angle right. And then, yeah, whatever hangs through, I can just mark up here where I need to trim it. So, like I said, there's always easier ways to do stuff. It's just because it's all new to me, I don't quite understand. So, I'll get a couple brackets on, and then I'll just check. I'll do some quick measurements and stuff with some verniers to get these as close as I can. It's only going to be so accurate, sort of thing, but close enough is not quite good enough, but that's what the machining's for afterwards. So, and sorry, the other thing I'll do quickly is I'll make a template. I'll make a bit of cardboard that's the width of these, or the width of whatever, and then I'll mark this hole. So I've got a perfect match of this hole, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, or one front and back, and then same thing here, probably front, or just flip it over, you know what I mean? And then I've got a mirror image of that I can mark out and get exactly the same, so I get the angles all the same and right and everything, because this one's staggered back as much as this runner is staggered back on the intake manifold. So voila, technique sorted, some vice grips up this end. Look at that, that's fucking pretty accurate. That's like so accurate, it's not funny. It's more than fine for what I'm going to do, sarcasm aside. But I'll now take this over to, I'll probably get the other side a little bit closer, and then I'll take this over to some tube and make a slightly longer runner with this same bottom angle, because I know he's good. So I've marked that. It sits in there pretty good. Like, I mowed off a little bit more at the bottom there, but sort of, I mean, that's pretty neat. Marked all the way around. It's going to sit nice and flush with the intake manifold. Little bit of a gap, but it's not the end of the world. Like I said, this will probably get tweaked a little bit later on. And again, this position might shift ever so slightly, might not be truly square or whatever, but this is just to get the ballpark. So I'll do this, I'll clean this up, and then I've basically got a copy for the other side. I've got the angles at least, sort of thing. So I might have to rotate, do some magic wizardry or whatever, or at least I've got the bottom angle. Anyway, I've got the bottom angle and the length. So I'll do that. I'll make a template for this bit. And I'll clean this up. Getting this template perfect, a bit harder than I thought. I made it out of tape and then copied onto some cardboard. This is going to be close enough, because what he can do is he can make copy one, at least he sort of knows, but it'll be good to have one that's 100% good. Then he can obviously refine the shape, make it a little bit nicer and whatever. But like I said, so this one was there. So realistically, it should mirror over here pretty well, perfectly, sort of thing. So what I got to do is line up the front of the hole with the front of this hole, and I can mark where the original hole still is, where the laser cut marks are, if you can see in there, and then I can quickly mark this one. So all these holes are marked now. I've marked that one, and then I've marked the back two, and I marked the back two because I knew that this was not going to be long enough. So it's important to just we can make it longer. Like, there's definitely a lot of room back there. Like, we'll extend it probably a centimeter or two. And that's just so the holes obviously aren't in midair, essentially. But I have marked them still, and I'll probably cut those out as well. I won't cut this one out just because it's off, but I will cut this one out. And tool for the job. I was using a finger file before, and it was obviously a bit messy, but a big electric die grinder with a pretty big radius drum sanding bit on it to get a really nice smooth radius around it, sort of thing, so it's closer to the actual shape. But like I said, I'll clean this up now. So I've now got all 4 of these egged out. I'll leave the middle 4 because they're the front and the back one's the most important. Like I said, it's not even the end of the world with the back. It was just having to get this right. So I'll use my template to make another one of these, and then spin the angle around and make this side's copy. So I'll be back. Like an absolute rookie, the whole thing's a little bit on an angle, like that way, so that these are not quite 45 and neither are these, but I'll have to maybe put this top plate back on to try and straighten them up a bit. It should pull it up. It should pull it pretty square. And then I can maybe get a level on it and sort of just force it till it's about right. I can bend these brackets a bit and stuff, but it's a bit annoying. But luckily I haven't cut this one fully yet, but you can see how much longer I've sort of kind of got this one side at the moment, just because, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, it's getting there. They're like probably about the same angle sort of thing, but slowly but surely. So after heaps more sitting around doing absolutely nothing, okay, I'm being honest here. I'm not lying. So I've got this top bit screwed back on. I don't think this is dead square. Nah, it's angled off a little bit at the back, but what I can at least do is use this square to measure some sort of reference points. You know what I mean? Trying to think what's going to be the best reference. I reckon this machined edge out here. I'll measure him. So we got, say, 25 to the top, and then I'll change hands quickly. And then it should be about the same. We got about 25 to the top, so that's weird. That's level. I didn't think that was at all. That just means that this angle here, yeah. So I don't know how I've managed this sort of thing, but you can see it's a little bit gappy down there. This angle is probably actually a bit wrong, so I can do that. I know I need to, how am I going to do this? Say, take a bit off on the whole back side of it there, like that. The inside I think is about right. And then what I'll do is I'll hit this with a grinder, mow the back off a little bit, get it closer, because I know this bottom angle's the same. And then once I've done that, and I'll get this top bit closer and mark it, sort of thing. But like I said, it's all going to be a lot of tweaking at the end. Once it's made out of alloy, this is just getting it 90% of the way there. I know I keep saying it, but yeah, it's just heaps of semi-educated guesses at what it's going to be like. All right, this one's all made up. Obviously, it's the temperature of the sun because it's aluminium, pretty thick aluminium, and as soon as you get it on the fucking linisher, it just heats up like you can barely hold it. But anyway, it's weird. It just dissipates obviously aluminium is what everything's made out of because it's a good heat sink. But you touch it, it's weird, and it's like it dissipates the heat specifically into your hand, but not straight away. Like it's not physically that. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, maybe my hands are just fucked. But this should be. Oh, I'm pointing the wrong way. This should be, full middle age moment, pretty right, pretty close. So if I line him all up where he needs to go, it's all about there. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll give this a blow off. I'll sit it back on the car, sit the blower and stuff on it, and fucking pretty happy with that. All in a day's work. I want to actually, and what I was thinking, I have heaps of the model car stuff and heaps of the stuff to do model cars and like 2 Majestas and a Crown and a Seamer and like most of the cars that I've got. But I want to start making one. I don't know why. Like I bought them to do them, and I want a little copy of one of my cars. And I reckon the Athlete's the closest to a done thing. You know what I mean? It's not something that I'm going to spend a bunch more money on or a bunch more time on or anything like that. The interior is pretty well basic, and this is my problem. This is how much of a perfectionist I am, right? If I was to build a model of say that car, man, I would like the custom head unit, the custom interior, everything. Like when I do a model of this car behind me, that's why I've got a few Majestas. I will get it right. Like every little detail and every little funky thing that's going on, I'm gonna get right. It doesn't kill me, but it's just like, fuck, man, come on. You know what I mean? Like, why am I like this? It's probably not a bad trait, but still, I'll sit this on the car. It's raining again. Not that I was going to do anything outside, but check it out. How's that for a combo? Thumbnail? I'm terrible. All right, if you've watched it, if you've made it this far, be honest. I hate making thumbnails. Are they stupid or not? Because I don't know what to do with them. Anyway, look at that. I think it's sick. So the setback is pretty close. I had to move it forward. I had it in the wrong holes, but it's actually not too far off where it needs to be, sort of thing. The blower might even have to be a little bit further forward. I'm not too sure. Anyway, it's looking pretty cool. I sat the front bumper on, obviously. I struggle to see the end goal of stuff sometimes, but it's pretty cool. So what I'll do now is I'll pull this blower back off because it's super balanced. It's balanced there super precariously. I don't even want to lean on this hoist too hard, to be honest. Like, I'm literally just touching it. But I think that's pretty much going to be it for today. So hopefully they're getting more interesting. I don't think they will be for a little while. I don't think really at all, to be honest, till the car's done. They'll be super, super interesting. I'm getting there. Like, maybe when I start painting stuff, it'll be cool, or finishing things. But if you've stuck it out this far, thank you again. I'm sure it's only a few of you that are actually watching these all the way through. But if you are, I'll let you in on a little secret. Don't comment anything about it, so only people that actually watch the videos can know. The thing I'm going to pick up next weekend is bright orange and really sex spec. So that's all I'm going to say, but someone will probably guess what it is. Especially if you're into crowns, you will know what I'm getting. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Leave a like. Like I said, if you made it this far, you probably already subscribed. I don't ever want to ask. I'll never ask first thing in the video unless I think it's relevant to subscribe and like and follow. Like, that's just up to you. But I'm gonna go do some model car stuff now, maybe. But like I said, getting there. And let me know about the thumbnails, please. I'm stumped.